Hello, this is Angela Anderson with Thankful Art, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do a background for a two-part series that I'm doing with a friend of mine. Ayala Art is a mixed media artist, and we are part of the Creative Arts collaboration together, and so I'm going to be doing a background for her and she's doing a background for me, and we're going to send them to each other and do the second part, finish the backgrounds in another video, and then send them back to each other. So it should be a lot of fun. She doesn't know what I'm doing and I don't know what she's doing. So the first part that I'm going to be doing is just a simple background with a stencil that I got from DecoArt Americana. And I decided we're using an 8x10 canvas. And I'm just using a few random acrylic paints that I had left over from another project actually. So I never like to waste paint, so I thought I'd just kind of use up what I already had here. And I think I'm going to do a fairly neutral background with kind of light greens and maybe some other colors mixed in. Actually, I wanted to spray this down a little bit. Since we're going to be doing wet on wet blending, it'll help to have the canvas a little bit damp. So I'm going to do some green. Let's throw some yellow in there. So this is the stencil I decided to use. It's called Jacobean Floral. I thought it had a really cool look to it. I think I'm going to try to tilt it because there's so much of it going off the end there. I'm going to turn it a little bit. I found that I could get a little bit more of those flowers in there. So I'm just going to hold it down really good, really well with one hand. And I'm going to use this little pouncer that I got from DecoArt. Dip it in my water a little bit and then squeeze it off so that it's not super damp. I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit of this. There we go. Kind of a little pinky peach color. I think that'll look pretty against that green. Over some of the floral areas just a little bit. To finish it off by darkening up these outside edges here, and I think I'm just going to use a little bit of that phthalo blue mixed with my unbleached titanium. I might even put a little bit of this green in it so it's not, yeah, that's better. It's kind of a turquoisey blue color. We'll see if it's too dark. If it's too dark, we can always lighten it up. And it's fairly wet, but I don't have a lot of it on my brush. I'm going to brush it on, and then as I get toward the middle, I'm just not going to add any more to it. Since I have so little on my brush to begin with, it kind of starts to disappear, and I can blend it out. hopefully she'll like it and be able to find something in it that is interesting. I might do a little bit of brown around the edges too. Just darken them up a little bit more. I feel like they're still a little bit too light. Put a little bit on and wipe off your brush and then just spread it around. Push it around where you want it to go. There we go, that's better. That combination of the brown over the top of the blues and the greens is really pretty. So I hope you stop by and watch part 2 of this, see what Ayala does with hers, and check out what I do with my background that she gives me. Figure out, I don't know what I'm going to do on top of it yet, so once I get it, I'll kind of figure it out from what her background looks like. Thank you for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration of the stencil technique for backgrounds, and I hope you check out what we do with the rest of this part 2. Ayala Art will be finishing up this background, and I will be finishing up her background. So check that out later on this week, and thank you so much for watching today.